Hi, good evening. Are you really feeling very much happy to improve your communicative English? You should really have your full involvement to improve it every day, and you must be very much careful in sensibly arranging all the words in English. And if you know to express that so freely on any topic, whichever do you like, it will come automatically to you. First of all, whatever the words register in your mind will be very much significantly arrange according to your conscience of involvement to speak that so fluently. And if you want to make that to be affluent, the words that you would like to communicate should be sensibly arranged in order and to convey its meaning so properly and so beautifully. Always you feel that improvement of your communicative skills can give you an employment at everywhere to keep you in a highest place for placement. And English and workplace has always been connected with its way of its sweetest communication to the sensible reach of its climate and word order. Today's proverb is accept the things as they are. Always, you cannot climb on a tree with whatever you want to pluck. If it is a mango tree, mangoes alone can be plucked. Apple means apple trees can be plucked. But climbing upon the mango tree and to expect for the apples to be plucked from there can't be reasonable and can't be imaginative. The things may not be as the way you really want to be so. You want to enjoy the life as it is. But sometimes you stoop upon too many factors of the complications of the prophecy that you know already that the things cannot be changed, but it has to be accepted. Because your road map would be some other way of the plan that has not been equally coincided with the way you are traveling now and the people who are surrounded to you, the climate which is surrounded to you, the way you have been channelized to map your route with the people who are all being involved in your door may not be as the way of your expectations that you wanted to do. For it, you don't feel disappointed because if you keep on feel disappointed about the things around you, it will only develop the map of stress in your mind and you will be feeling highly depressed with the aggravation of your temper to be lost at the moment. You always feel life is only the game at where the proposed things are already been planned and the destiny cannot be to the tune of your own expectations. You should know to play a ball in the court of tennis as well as in the playground of the football. But you can't expect always the game of the play to be yours, but you should know how to make up your mind according to the environmental challenges that are all being faced by you to be properly and smoothly conducted by you. You can take many of the people who just have crossed the doors and crossed the map of challenges, lived in the world, really tune their mind according to the disappointments. The disappointments sometimes may not be single. Some of the loss cannot be equivalent and it would be an irreparable loss which cannot be substituted with our imagination too. But you should definitely have the boldness of your mind to accept the things as it is. Because accepting the things as they are can give you education in your mind with the registered print of its occasional exposure. The friends whom did you expect in your life sometimes may not be with you, or the life you just want to tune, already you have tuned, could not be there, and the map of your design, whatever you just compass in your life, sometimes could never be according to the situational expectations of yours. And even while you travel on the path, also, things are uncertain. You cannot even reach the place as the way you just want to be in the time, in proper time. So, I don't want to disappoint you, but you can plan the occasions, you can plan all of the maps as the way you want to decide, and you just go according to the way and be a very good planner and be seek the special time management principles in you to go along the path of its map. But while the things may not be to the satisfiable expectations of you, you must not depress or uh, suddenly get on to the view of the disappointment. Because if you feel depressed or disappointment to any occasion, it will not ready keep ready your mind to balance all the things whichever will come one after another later. Because in this life of uncertainties, too many things may be coming on its way. Sometimes it will be positive, sometimes it will be negative, sometimes it may not be with the way of your expectations, sometimes it will be according to the plans and desires of the thing whichever you never wanted for, and sometimes it will be highly favorable to give you very good credit. All the things are already been proposed, but the things which go around you may not be suitable to fulfill the needs of your challenges too. But if you keep smiling and you may think that this is also not permanent, this has to be accepted and this has to be specially passed on with your determination of the greatest involvement to make the thing to be while away with your sportive intention of smiling, it will lessen the burden of your stress to face the challenges at once. Because you're only making that to be a mountain with your preconceived stress to think about it. Either can you do it, can you not do it? Like Hamlet, to be or not to be, maybe the soliloquy in your mind to keep on think about the thing with your preconceived notion of the greatest imagination. This greatest imagination of the preconceived things will push you into the thought processing of obsessional compulsive disorder, and you can also be a patient, you can also be facing more depression afterwards. You must have the patience, you must have an endurance, you must have a thing to keep on develop your willpower challenge in your mind with the courage. Everything I can face, everything is possible in my life, everything really can be done, but I must make use of my opportunity. I should make use of the time. I should make use of the combinational involvement of my own passion to be blended in it. With my involvement, I can be succeeded with however the map of the designing may take me, with however the proposed way of the plants may be diverted, with however even a percentage of my likes may not be attributed in it to get myself involved with the wavelength of my own expectations. But to this map of the designing, I shall have to be more positive to succeed in the game of this life, to pass this particular complicated line of the map also, to be challenged with my intention of the proper attitude and attitude of changing my mood to be very positive and smiling, to pass this complication too and go across some other hurdles too that may come one after another later. Keep on developing your mentality to be highly challenging and positive and stubborn to face all the hurdles of the current map of your requirement and the things which you may not even expect shall even come on its way to be accepted with the will of your mind can help you to go across such a challenge also. Brooding over the past, lamenting about the troubles, and to complain about its problems, and to tell about its consequences and controversies to the people, to those who are nearby, may not help you. Sometimes you may think these people will make these problems to be a blow of balloon with their own figure of keeping such and such with their image of intentions to let your name to be down. So you can't believe all the people to listen your complications and problems that come on your way of map, but you can only rely on certain good friends to be ventilated to for the for your own privacy to have their listening ears to hear the ventilated emotions of you. But what is the use of ventilating your emotions too, to feel highly depressed and disappointed with the smallest things that happen on every day? You feel very much happy and sportive to surpass that with your involvement of courage and intention of the sportive will to just ignore certain things that are all not to the will of your expectations, and you just pour water on such an area to keep that away from your mind. Remove all the garbage from your mind every day to give space in your mind to leave for the place of Almighty, and you please surrender yourself to the peace of the greatest positive energy to give you more energy to be ready for the next day's challenges. So accept the things as they are, and if the things can't be cured, it should be endured. So please have your most determined mind to accept the challenges on your way, and don't curse the positive energy for the lapses you get. Don't praise the God for all the positive things that you have done on your way. Everything may happen, everything will happen as the way it has to be. As the way, it's only the karma of us that we shall have to cross upon the hurdles on our way with the challenges that are all being designed to us. So accept the things as they are with your determined heart of involvement, and seek the emotional intelligence in you in just not being hasty, but to make up the plans with your time sense, with what has to be done during that minute to be prepared with your checklist of observations to be done at the need of the hour. Rather, if you cry or if you lose your temper or you may go violent or you will be aggressive or you may just complain, why me to somebody, it will only keep you weakening the strength of you in not helping you to pass the challenges on your way. Always feel life is a span of the shortest time at where men, matter, materials around you should have to be properly managed by you with your keen plan of instrumentational view of the positive conscience of your strong willpower. And Believe the positive energy in you with the will of developing the power of universal strength of the greatest Almighty will give you the beautiful energy to face all the challenges on the way. You are only an instrument in the world to go with you all your actions being proposed already. So don't cry for it, don't laugh for it, don't smile on it, but be with the thing to be, with the door of the duty conscience to make up the plans successfully. Accept the things as they are. Are you all being strong in just accepting this inevitable fact, my dear? My dear viewers, please prepare yourself to be more positive in the world with whatsoever you are being connected, with whilesoever you are being located, with wheresoever you are being, with whichsoever you are connected, kindle your energy to be more peaceful and sportive and to be very much stubborn enough and strong enough to be calm and action planning doer in doing the work and to go ahead with all the things, whatever shall happen during the rest of the days. This kind of determination and patience will help you in just growing the strongest courage and willpower in you to make yourself as a special personality in the universe. So accept the things as they are and learn another inevitable, special valid point. The things which cannot be cured must be endured. Develop the quality of tolerance in you to be more positive and to be more strongest to accept the things as it is. Thank you, viewers, for attending this session. Like this, you can also analyze too many wise sayings of the sermon on your way to keep on speaking English. In this competitive world, communicative English is very much important. The ready speaking skills can give you excellent opportunities to make yourself to be more employable in the world. Thank you for attending this session.